Graphing horizontal and vertical lines. Now, with this, horizontal and vertical lines are special cases. Horizontal lines, of course, go this direction. Vertical lines go this direction, okay, up and down. This resembles the y-axis and this resembles the x-axis, so a lot of people get these very confused. But horizontal lines have equations that are just constant, and they are constantly equal to the y equals. Vertical lines are x equals some number. Okay, one of the ways that you can remember this is horizontal lines go through the y-axis. Okay, so this equation, or this line, would have the equation y equals 4, and it's a horizontal line. Now for a vertical line, vertical lines would go up and down, and they're going to go through the x-axis, okay? And so their equations are x equals where it goes through the x-axis. So x equals -3. Now, so we've got so far horizontal is y, vertical lines x, okay? They go vertical and horizontal. Now, quickly to talk about slope, with horizontal lines, from one point on the line to any other point on the line, our rise over run, remember that slope is defined as the ratio of the change in the vertical distance compared to the change in the horizontal distance, rise over run. So here we don't go up. In other words, it's 0 over, and then our run is however far we go. In this case, these 2 points that I have marked, they're 5 apart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my rise is 0, my run is 5, and 0 divided by 5 is 0. So horizontal lines have 0 slope. Now vertical lines, let me do this in a different color. Let's do red. Remember rise over run again. Well, if I pick a couple of points here, it doesn't matter, just any old 2 points. Okay, my rise, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for my vertical line, my rise is 3, and the run, well, okay, we're in the same boat we were with the horizontal. We're not moving left and right. There is 0 run, and this unfortunately is undefined. Okay, so anything divided 3 divided by 0, or any number divided by 0, is undefined. Alright, so let's summarize things up, and let me give you some hints for memorizing these. Okay, so here we go. Horizontal, the equations have only y, so it's y equals number. The slope is 0. Not none. There actually is a slope, it's just 0. And vertical, you don't get to say none, unfortunately, for your slope. Vertical is x equals, and the slope is undefined. Okay? Now, to help you remember this, here are some hints. Horizontal has a z in it, x, y, z. So y, z go next to each other. I guess that's one way to look at it. I don't know if that helps. The other thing's z for 0. Okay, it also has O's in it, like zeros, and the vertical doesn't. Alright. Another one is that I had some students several semesters ago, it's been quite some time, that said slope is like skiing on a mountainside, and that's where, you know, and they even said that's where the M for slope comes from, is from thinking of it as a mountain, okay, and that you're skiing on this mountain, okay, so, you know, here's this poor guy trying to ski down the mountain slope. Okay, so I'm a terrible drawer. Alright, but on a horizontal line, you know, flat ground, is it possible to ski on completely flat ground? Well, yeah, cross-country skiers do it all the time, right? But is it fun? Well, if you like downhill skiing, fun is 0. But it is possible, okay? So possible, but 0 on the fun factor. Okay, vertical. Can you actually ski down a vertical slope? I mean, is this possible that, you can actually ski with your skis stuck to a vertical slope? Just like that. Okay, no, not unless you're Wile E. Coyote. Okay, so this is not possible, undefined, cannot go skiing that way. So this is possible, it's just not fun. This is completely impossible, you would fall, you don't, your skis aren't glued to a vertical slope. So anyway, if that helps you remember horizontal, vertical, I hope that that works. One last thing. In order to help you remember 0 is on the top is works, then remember this little acronym. OK, 0 on top is OK. 0 in the denominator is not OK. NO, no, you cannot do this. So if that helps, whatever it takes, please remember 0 on the top is OK, 0 in the denominator is not.